Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And with this video, we will continue our discussion with respect to pandas. In this video, we will discuss two of the most common and most important topics of pandas, which are data aggregation and data grouping. So if you have not watched my previous videos on pandas, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch them. I'm sure all your doubts related to pandas will be clear with the previous videos. And if still you have any doubts, I'll be very happy to attend to them in the comment section. So let's begin with this video. So let's understand theoretically what is data aggregation and data grouping. So data grouping is the process of organizing rows of data into categories based on some common values. Now, what is data aggregation? It is the next step of data grouping. It is the process of summarizing grouped data using functions such as sum, average, min, max, count, etc. So, we will begin this video with importing pandas as PD. I'm using the same dataset which I have used in my previous videos, that is data.csv. It has some missing values as well, and I have told in my previous videos how to handle the missing values. So go and check out those videos too. So I have read this data.csv using pd.read underscore csv into this df, and I have printed this df. You can see the missing values in the value category and the sales category here. They are represented by nan, and nan stands for not a number. So let's do some data grouping. So I'll actually name the variable called grouped. I'll call it grouped, and I'll say that df dot, I'll use the function group by to group the data, and I'll pass the variable, the categorical variable, in a circular bracket, product. Let's group by product. Let's run this cell. So this cell runs perfectly. Now let's print grouped. So we get an object pointing at a location. We don't get any answer. This is one of the most common mistakes beginners make, that they just group the data. If you just group the data, you won't get any answer. You have to aggregate as well. You have to do some aggregation as well on the data. So right now what I'll do is I'll try to find the mean value of the products, and this can be done with some aggregation. So I'll use aggregate mean. I'll say grouped mean and say df.groupby. Pay attention that I'm again passing the grouping uh, category. The grouping value is passed in the circular brackets, and the value that on which aggregation has to happen is passed in the square brackets. Now I'll pass the function mean, and I'll run this cell. Now let's print grouped mean. So here I get the grouped mean. I get the mean of bread, mean of chair, football, laptop, novel, and t-shirt. These are all the values in my products. These are all the products in my product category. Now, I need to do something more. I need to group according to the products in the particular regions. I want that two categorical variables are used to group the products. So how can we do that? I'll call it grouped mean 2. I'm really sorry for the name. I'm not good with naming variables. So I'm using grouped mean 2. You can use some good named variable, and I'll say df.groupby. Now the categorical variables have to be passed in circular brackets, but they have to be passed as a list. So I'll create a list inside this. I'll say product, and I'll say region. I didn't close the inverted commas here. Product and region. Now I want the grouping has to happen on value. Wait just a second. What's the error? Okay, there's an error. The grouping has to happen on the value. So the value is passed in square brackets, and then you apply the mean function. I'm getting value error here. Uh, okay, there is a double list. So the double list. Now I won't get the value error. Okay. Now let's print group mean too. So now the grouping has happened based on product and their region. So each region has a different mean value. In central we have for bread 233, east we have 197 point something, north we have 183, south we have 225, and west we have 355. So you can group by two categorical variables or three categorical variables as per your wishes, and you can make this list as long as you want. Okay. Now I want something different. I want multiple aggregations to happen on the same group. I want multiple aggregations like mean, sum, count on the same group. So what can I do here? So what I'll do is I'll call it grouped aggregate, and I'll pass df.groupby. I'll group by region here. You can group by products as well. And now rather than naming the function, what I'll do is I'll use .agg, and here I'll pass the list of aggregators. Mean, I want sum, and I want count. That's enough. I think three are enough. I'll run this. It runs perfectly. Now when I'll print grouped aggregate, I'll get mean, sum, and count for regions. So the mean values are here, sum values are here, and counts of the products are here. So this is how you do multiple aggregations using just one line of code. So this was it for today's video. Today's video was meant to tell you that whatever you can do in SQL, whatever you can do in SQL, you can also do using pandas. The next video will be on joining and merging data frames, which is something you can do on SQL as well and on pandas as well. So subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon for the notifications of the next video, and please press the like button if you like the video, comment your doubts, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.